Good morning, friends. I hope everyone's having a wonderful start to their morning. And I'm happy that we're all back here again to have our morning practice. Um, so I know that everybody's going through a really tough time. And if you're anything like myself, you're having a bit of trouble trying to adjust and cope to the change that's going on outside and around and all over the world. Um, I myself was stuck on a routine before everything else happened, and not having that routine, not having that daily motivation to get up, go to the gym, go to the yoga studio, just find something to get me out of bed. It's been a struggle. So I'm trying to give you guys something to look forward to when you wake up. Whether you're practicing in your bedroom, in a spare room, in your kitchen, in your living room, wherever it is that you're able to practice, find your comfortable seat. If you don't have a yoga mat or yoga blocks available to you or any type of props, maybe you have a towel, a washcloth, maybe a carpeted area, anything that you need to get yourself situated and comfortable. And then find your way into your Sukhasana, one leg crossed in front of the other. Your sits bones are grounded into the floor, into your mat, whatever it is you're practicing on. Lengthen up through your spine, nice and tall. Take your palms, ground them into your thighs. Just begin to notice here. Tune inward into your body. Listen to what your body is telling you today. Notice how you're feeling right here, right now. Maybe you begin to soften your eyelids. Maybe you close your eyes. Take this time for yourself. Just notice your inhales. Notice as your belly is expanding, rising all the way up through your ribs, into your chest. And then as you exhale and you release from your chest, down through your ribs, and out through your belly. Find that expansion on your inhales. And then release and let go on your exhales. Just notice your breath. Notice how your body moves. How your body dances along with your breath. Every inhale and every exhale. Inhaling, growing taller, expanding all through the front side of your body. And then exhale, release. Create that space. Let go of anything that's not wanted today, right here, right now. Forget about it. Come back to you. Come back to your natural breath, but fully aware and feeling, noticing. From here, bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Tilt your chin down towards your chest. And take a moment here. Maybe you set an intention for your practice, or you set an intention for your day. Remind yourself why you're here, why you made it to your mat. Then inhale, reach your arms out and up, flutter your eyes open. Take a full inhale. And exhale, release your hands down towards your sides. From here, just begin to take some shoulder shrugs. And you're still awakening the body, bringing in some movement. And then take those shrugs in the opposite direction.
Restaurants have always been there.
And then find stillness once again. That's on YouTube. Coming back into that comfortable seat, make sure your spine is nice and lengthened. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Open your arms out like wings. Spread your chest. Put your shoulders on your back. And then your next exhale, release your hands back alongside your body. And then take those shoulder shrugs again. And then take them in the opposite direction. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, right hand comes down, left hand comes up above. Option here, put a small bend into that right elbow. Here we're awakening our side body. Gazing up over that left arm if available. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left hand comes down, right hand comes up above. Again, option to put a bend in that left elbow. Keep that right shoulder away from your ear. Give yourself some space to breathe. Here we're awakening the right side of our body. Inhale, come back up through center. Place your hands back down alongside your body. Here, place your right hand on your left thigh, lengthen up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, take your left hand behind, use it like a kickstand. And then begin to look over that left shoulder. Full, complete inhales. And exhales. Here, begin to tilt your cheek towards the right. See if you're able to look over that right shoulder. And then tilt your cheek back towards the left, looking over the left shoulder again. Come back through center. Now we're going to go for the opposite side. Your left hand comes on your right thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, take that right hand behind. Use it like a kickstand. And begin to look over that right shoulder. Again, inhale. Exhale. See if you can look over your left shoulder, turning your cheek towards the left. Turn your cheek back to look over your right shoulder. Then come back through center. From here, you want to inhale, reach your arms out and up. Clasp your hands and flex your wrists towards the ceiling. Maybe you begin to lift your gaze slightly, but not too much because you don't want to crunch in the back of your neck. Inhale. Exhale, release the clasp of your hands. Begin to hinge forward at your hips as you fold over your front legs. Okay, now option here. You can come onto your forearms and then release your head down towards the floor. Or you can begin to lengthen your arms out as much as you can to keep your spine nice and long. You don't want to hunch into your back. And then release your front body down. If you feel like your sits bones or your bottom's peeling off of the floor, maybe walk your hands back just a little bit. Keep yourself nice and grounded. Inhale. Exhale, begin to walk those fingertips out just a little more. Inhale, begin to walk your hands back up to sit. From here, we're gonna switch to crossings on our legs. Inhale, reach those arms out and up, flex through the wrist towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, release the clasp of your hands, begin to hinge forward and fold over your legs. Same thing, keep those sits bones on the floor, grounded. You don't want to be lifting up. Inhale. Exhale, begin to walk those fingertips out just a little more. Inhale, begin to walk your hands back up to sit. Here we're going to take our arms out to the sides. And to take some circles. Maybe start off kind of small. And then gradually begin to make them bigger. And bigger. Good. Keep moving, circling, awakening our shoulders, lubricating the muscles, the joints in here. Then take those circles in the opposite direction. Again, we're starting off small. And then begin to expand. Bigger circles. And then find stillness. Hands come down towards your sides. Bring your knees into your chest. Now, if you guys know me, I love to always start my mornings off with some core work. So bring your knees into your chest. We're going to start with our modified boat. So you can place your hands alongside your body, maybe a little bit behind. Keep that lengthened back. And from here, hug your feet in towards one another. Hug your thighs in towards one another. Inhale and exhale. Now, as you inhale again, maybe you begin to lift one foot, then the other foot. Find this modified boat. Inhale. Exhale, tap your toes. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Hold it here. Really engage that core. Hug your thighs in, point through your toes. Maybe your hands come behind your thighs. Keep breathing. Maybe you float your arms out alongside your body. One full inhale. And exhale, plant the soles of your feet into your mat. Take a moment here. Catch your breath. Maybe take a sip of water. Do what's right for you. And then place your hands back alongside your body. Lengthen up through that spine. Bring those knees into your chest. Inhale, begin to lift your feet. Hug those thighs in towards one another. Activate through your legs. Engage your core. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Once more, inhale, lift. Maybe hands come behind the thighs. Keep breathing. Maybe you float your arms out. Inhale. Exhale, lower your soles down to the mat. Okay, from here we're going to take our butterfly, Baddha Konasana. So you want to bring the soles of your feet together. I'll sit this way so you guys can see. Maybe take a hold of your feet by your toes. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, begin to fold over your legs. Same thing, we're not rounding our back here. Okay, so option, you can begin to fold completely over your legs, only if that's available to you. Or just keep that lengthened spine, and then release your head and your front body down towards the floor. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Give yourself that space. And walk yourself back up to sit. Maybe begin to flutter out your wings. And find stillness. From here, we're going to cross over our shins. Come onto our hands and our knees. So here we're in our tabletop position. Now when you're here, you really want to check in. You want to make sure that your wrists are in line with your shoulders, your knees in line with your hips, about hips distance apart. Take a moment here to get settled. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. And then find that neutral back. From here, begin to take some circles. Awakening the body still. Those circles can be as big or as small as you need. Awakening our hips and our wrists. Just moving around freely, openly. And then take those circles in the opposite direction. Good. Take one last circle. And then come back to center. Find stillness in your tabletop position. So from here, what you want to do is you want to inhale. Push through your hands. You want to broaden your chest. Arch your back. Lift the crown of your head into your cow pose. And then exhale, push through your hands. Around the back. Bring your gaze in towards your navel. Activate your core. Into your cat pose. Inhale. Lift and arch into your cow. Create that space again. Broaden your shoulders. Broaden your chest. Exhale into your cat. Round and curl. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to cat. Move with your own breath. Inhale into your cow. And exhale into your cat. And then find stillness again. From here, you want to inhale, extend your left arm out to the side. Exhale, thread your left arm through your right. Come on to that left shoulder. Here, you want to extend your right toes to the back of your mat. Plug those toes into the floor. Inhale, reach that right arm up. Maybe you can reach it behind, find your hip crease or your low back. And then from here, if you're here, and when you're here, you can begin to float those right toes off of the mat. Keep a nice flex in that right foot. And then begin to lower the right toes, your knee. Unbind your right hand. And then unthread your left arm. Begin to wag out your hips. And then find your stillness again. Inhale, right arm comes out and up. Exhale, thread the right arm through your left. Come onto the right shoulder. Extend your left toes to the back of your mat. From here, you can see if you're able to reach that left arm up. Maybe you reach it behind. You can find your hip crease, your low back. And then when you're ready, if you're ready, you can slowly begin to float those left toes off of the mat, keeping that foot flexed. Flex through the left foot. And then place your left toes down, your left knee to meet your right. Unbind your left hand, push through the left hand, and then unthread your right arm. And begin to wag out your hips. And then find your stillness once again. Extend your right toes to the back of the mat once again. Reach back through that back heel. Notice the activation of that leg. And then reach your left arm out in front. Find your balance. Notice how your weight's shifting. Keep pushing through your right hand. Push the floor away from you. Keep that that left foot steady. Gazing overhead, up in front of you. And then place your left hand down, your right knee to meet your left. And then from here, extend your left toes to the back of the mat. Plug those toes into the floor. Reach back through that back heel. Inhale. Reach your right arm out in front of you. Again, just notice. Not every side feels the same. And then place your right hand back down, your left knee to meet your right. And then from here, you want to bring your feet in towards one another, bring your knees in. Here we're in this narrow tabletop position. From here, you can begin to walk your hands out as you lower your chest down towards your mat. Into our puppy pose. The idea here is you want to keep your knees aligned with your hips. If this is not available for you, maybe you come onto your forearms. But you want to make sure that your hips are stacked with your knees. Here, we're getting a big shoulder stretch. Take your time easing into this pose. There's no rush. And then begin to walk your hands back up into your tabletop. And then again, open your knees about hips distance apart. From here, extend your right toes to the back of your mat. Reach your left arm out in front of you. Find that balance again. And then begin to float those right toes off the mat. This time you're going to point through your right foot. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. We'll do one more time. Inhale, extend, hold. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Left hand comes down and right knee comes down. Okay, now from here, extend those left toes to the back of the mat. Reach your right arm out in front. And then begin to float those left toes, point through the left foot. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. We're engaging through our core. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more, inhale, extend. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Knee to elbow. Place your left knee down, your right hand down. Wag your hips from side to side. Open your knees out towards the sides. Bring your big toes to touch. Begin to sink your sits bones back towards your heels. Lower your chest down into a child's pose. And we're just noticing, taking a moment here, listening to our body, listening to what our body's telling us to do. At any point you feel like you need a break, you need a rest, you can pause the video, take a comfortable seat, take a child's pose. Now reach your arms out in front, plug your fingertips into the floor. Inhale. Exhale, walk your upper body over towards the right. And walk your body back through center and over towards the left. And then walk your body back through center. And then from here, walk your hands back up to sit so that you're sitting on your shins. Bring your knees in towards one another. This is not accessible to you or not comfortable for you. Maybe you can place a towel, a blanket, or something underneath your knees. But if you're here, I want you to lift your hips up. So we're sitting on our shins, but we're nice and aligned. And then from here, see if you can take your right foot and extend it out towards the side. I'm going to face this way. Extend it out towards the right side. See if you're able to plant the sole of your foot into the floor, into your mat. Place your hands on your hips. Notice how you feel. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, place your right hand down. This is our gate pose. Again, another side body stretch. You don't want to crunch all the way into your side. Create that space there. Your chest is still reaching forward. Maybe you gaze over that left arm. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, place your hands down. Bring your leg back in towards one another. Come back onto that seat on your shins. Then lift your hips back up. And now we're going to extend the left leg out towards the left. Again, maybe your foot finds the floor. You want to keep yourself balanced. Okay, that's our main key here, is that you don't want to be lifting all the way, pulling yourself towards one side. So sometimes what I like to do to help me find my balance, I take my hands and I just place them on my hips. And notice here, sometimes you can tell if your hips are stacked or aligned properly. And then I plug my foot into the floor, right? Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, place that left hand down. Keep your chest reaching forward. Maybe you begin to turn your gaze to look over your right arm. Your hand does not need to come all the way down. This is where your hand goes. That's perfect for you. Inhale your arms back up alongside your body. And then exhale, bring that left knee in to meet your right and take a seat. Here in the seated position, again, if this is not available to you, maybe you have a block that you can place underneath you that you can sit on, or a nice book, or again, stack some towels underneath you. Find your comfortable seat on your shins. And if it's really not accessible to you at all, then you can take a comfortable seat on your bottom once again. But lengthen up nice and tall. Notice. Hands are on your thighs. Inhale. Broaden your chest. Roll your shoulders back. Arch the back. Lift your gaze. And then exhale. Push through your hands around your back. Engage your core. And look down towards your navel. Inhale into your seated cow, lifting and arching. Exhale into your seated cat. Inhale to your seated cow. Exhale to your seated cat. Move with your own breath. Inhale, lift and arch. Exhale, round the back. Bring your gaze in towards your low belly. And then find stillness here. Take a moment. And then begin to walk your hands out into your tabletop position once again. From here, check in. Make sure that your knees are spread about hips distance apart. Now you want to tuck your toes into your mat, push through your hands, and lift your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Take a few moments here to get settled into this down dog. Maybe begin to pedal out the feet. Maybe you keep a nice bend in the knees. Find your down dog. Find what works for you. Spread those fingertips wide, shoulders away from your ears. And then find stillness. Take 3 full inhales and exhales. And then slowly, carefully, walk your hands back towards your feet as you fold over your legs. Here, you can put a soft bend in your knees, whatever feels right for you. And then grab opposite elbows. Maybe move around from side to side. Shake your head yes and no. And yes, one more time. Now put a bend in those knees so your hands come all the way to the floor. Fold over your legs. Inhale. Begin to roll up to stand. The crown of your head be the last to rise. Shoulders on the back. Inhale. Reach your arms out and up. Exhale, dive over your legs, put a bend in those knees, hands come down towards the floor. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Here you want the crown of your head reaching forward. Maybe your hands find your thighs or your shins. And then exhale, fold. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale your arms by your side. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale your arms by your side. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Here, walk your hands out into a downward facing dog. Find your down dog. Get settled into your dog. And then begin to pedal out the feet once again. Walk out the feet, pedal out the feet. Just move around. And find stillness. Here, begin to lift your right leg. Point through your toes. But keep your hips stacked. You want to keep them parallel. And then release that right foot back down towards the mat. Inhale, extend your left leg in the air. Point through those left toes. Keep those hips squared. And then release those left toes back to your mat. Inhale, forward to plank. Keep your hips lifted. Push through your hands. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Hug those elbows in towards your shoulders. And then inhale, slither, find your baby cobra. Here you can roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Take a few moments here. And then place your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, roll those shoulders back once again. Find your baby cobra. Exhale, lower all the way back down. Fingertip, walk your hands out a little bit towards the side. Inhale, push through your hands. Roll those shoulders back. Exhale, lower all the way back down. Walk your hands back in, but walk them out in front of you just a little bit. Inhale again, push through your hands or your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, release, lower down slowly. Once more, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, roll those shoulders back to guide your chest. Open your chest. And exhale, lower all the way back down. From here, you want to make your way onto your back. I'm going to do it this way so you guys can see. Extend your legs long on the mat. Arms come alongside your body. Palms are facing down and grounded into the floor. From here, you want to bring your right knee into your chest and give yourself a hug. Maybe you take some circles. Gentle circles. And take them in the opposite direction. Bring that right knee into your chest. And then extend your right leg long on the mat. Bring your left leg into your chest. From here, take those circles again. And then take those circles in the opposite direction. Bring your left knee into your chest. And then extend your left leg long on the mat. Bring the soles of your feet and plant them into the floor. Bring that right knee into the chest. And then cross that right ankle over your left thigh. Keep your right foot flexed. And then from here, see if you can bring that left knee in towards the chest. Maybe your hands can come behind and hook behind, clasp behind that left thigh. Take some ankle circles with the left foot, but keep that right foot flexed. There you go. And take those circles again, the opposite direction. Then extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. First, flex your foot, and then point through your toes. Good. Flex and point. Once more, flex and point. Begin to bend the left knee. Lower your left foot back down onto the mat. And then uncross your right foot, place it back down. Bring in the soles of your feet into touch. Here we're in like a reclined Baddha Konasana. Again, you could take those little butterfly, circle, flap your wings, take a moment. One full inhale. And complete exhale. Place the soles of your feet back down into the mat. Bring your left knee in towards your chest and cross that left ankle over your right thigh. And then from here, see if you can bring that right knee in towards your chest and clasp your hands behind your right thigh. Good. Keep that right foot flexed and take those ankle circles with your right foot. And then take those circles in the opposite direction. And then extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Flex through the right foot. Make sure that left foot's still flexed. And then point your right toes. And flex your foot. Point. And flex. And point. Once more, flex. And then lower the right foot down, uncross the left leg, and plant the soles of your feet back down in towards the mat. Here, you want your hands alongside your body. Inhale, push through your feet, lift your hips into your bridge pose. Engage those thighs. Activate that core here. Exhale, lower all the way back down, slowly. Again, inhale, push through those feet. Begin to lift your hips, engage your core. Exhale, lower all the way back down. Beautiful. Okay, inhale, lift those hips again. Maybe this time you can snuggle your shoulders underneath to give yourself more of a lift, more space here. And if you're here and you would like to try and maybe bring one knee into the chest and then extend that leg long, keep those hips lifted. And bring the knee back into the chest. And bring your foot back down to meet your other foot. Don't collapse in your hips. Keep a nice strong front body. Inhale, bring the other knee into your chest. Exhale, extend that leg up towards the ceiling. Bring that knee into the chest and bring that foot back down to meet your other foot. Inhale, lift those hips up. Exhale, lower all the way back down. Take a moment here. And then bring both knees into your chest. And just take some circles. Rocking from side to side. Rocking out your hips, your low back. And then take those circles again, the opposite direction. And then find stillness. Extend your legs long on the mat. Your arms come up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, walk upper and lower body over towards the right. Keep your shoulders planted into the ground. Maybe you take your left ankle, cross it over your right. Maybe you can take a hold of your wrist. Bring your gaze towards the right side. Into your crescent shape. Everyone's crescent will look different. Inhale. Begin to walk your upper and lower body over towards the left. Maybe this time you take your right ankle and cross it over your left. Take a hold of your opposite wrist. Again, shoulders are melted into the floor. We're not turning onto the side. We're just stretching the side body. Gaze comes over towards the left. Inhale, walk your body back through center. From here, bring your knees into your chest once again. Give yourself a nice big hug. Inhale. Exhale, lower your knees down towards the left and bring your gaze towards the right. Now here, your arms can come out like a T. You can take cactus arms. Do what feels good for you. But keep those shoulders, again, melted into the floor. Inhale, knees come back through center. Exhale, lower your knees down towards the right and bring your gaze towards the left. Again, arms out like a T or cactus arms, goddess arms. Inhale, knees come back into the chest. Open your knees out towards the side and bring your feet up towards the ceiling. Here in your happy baby, maybe you take a hold of the outside of your foot or feet. Maybe you take a hold of your big toes, like a yogi toe lock. Maybe you hold your ankles. The idea here is to keep your back, your shoulders plugged into the mat, into the floor. You don't want to be raising yourself up. It's more relaxed, release yourself down. So wherever you find your hold is perfect for you. And breathe. Maybe rock from side to side. If you have a full straddle and you want to extend the legs out to the side, you could do one of those now. Sometimes I like to bring the soles of my feet together. I like taking these butterflies, these Baddha Konasanas. And then take any last movements that your body may need before Shavasana. If you need a shoulder stand or a plow pose, do what feels right for you. If you need another bridge, maybe you need a wheel. Listen to your body. But if you're ready for your Shavasana, you can begin to extend your body long on the mat. Your hands come alongside your body. Today we're going to have palms facing up to absorb all that positive energy out there. Take it all in. Put your feet out to the sides and let your feet fall out. Relax, melt your shoulders into your mat. Let your head relax. Relax the crease between your eyes. Relax your jaw. Part your lips. Tune inwards into your body once again. Notice here how you feel right now. Do you feel any different from when you first started your practice this morning? And just focus back in on your natural breath. And then allow small movements back into your body. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms up overhead. Give yourself a nice full body stretch. And then bring your knees into your chest. And then slowly roll on to one side of your body. Maybe you hold your Shavasana here for another minute. And then slowly begin to make your way up into a comfortable seat. And keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Tilt your chin down towards your chest once again. Thank you all for allowing me to guide you through your morning wake-up today. Wishing everybody a blessed day ahead of them. Look for the positive today. Find something that you're grateful for, something that you're happy for. in tough times, in dark times, find your light within and let that light shine. All of the love and light inside of me honors all the love and light inside of you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you all again for joining in, for tuning in, for taking the time out of your day to give yourself something. So honor yourself. And like I said, this is pretty tough. It's tough times for all, but appreciate and be grateful everything that you have. And yeah, shine your light. Find your light from within and give it to others.